Oh, Luis is coming in.
I'm coming in like a little baby, like a little fetus. Ready to be born?
Oh, little baby boy.
I'm tinier than a little baby.
We need to make Tiny Toons versions
Oh,
of
no.
We Stayed Late.
I just put on these headphones. I'm a little scared to put them back on.
Welcome to We Stayed Late.
Oh, Jesus.
This
here
is
we
what
go.
happens when we find out how to use the soundboard.
Why, hello, everybody. It's time to hear a brand new podcast with three little fetuses. Don't mind me while I drink my beer.
All right, I think I'm going to switch it back now.
Wait,
Oh.
you didn't do Luis with the deep voice.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let's switch this really quick. Hold on.
Okay, I'm
Just a little baby, and I became a man real quick, everybody. Oh no, I'm dying.
Let me turn it back. Hold on.
Okay,
Are we?
that's normal.
Wait, are we normal? I feel like I still sound
it's
a little
down.
high.
I'm a little high.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do something.
Watch
really quick.
Spencer break
I
it.
just
We're
break the
stuck this
whole-
way.
This is gonna be the last episode of We Stay Late.
Okay, hold on. Okay,
Hello?
is that better? Can
I
we
think
hear us?
no, you can't really.
Oh, oh,
I'm-
oh,
now we're aliens.
Okay.
Hello, Earth.
There we
Aw,
are.
There we did it.
Oh,
We're
we're
back.
We're back.
Little fetuses, all
Oh,
grown up.
man, that
Ready-
was too much of that.
that was
was-
super fun, though.
That was super fun. We'll have to try that.
How
We'll
many-
I
look-
kind
how
of want to
much-
animate. Can we make a cartoon?
I
and
mean,
just
we
do
can.
voice-
I personally
can't.
cannot.
I can't. You can.
I can try.
I mean,
You
I
want-
want to do it now. I'm like, oh, that's voice acting. They just change your voice.
No, they're
all it
they're
takes.
actually good at
Well, yeah.
doing those voices,
Of course.
and we're just using a modifier on
but
the
I
board.
like the
Yeah.
modifier. It's super fun.
It makes it way easy to do
It
cartoon
makes it
voices.
super easy. Maybe
Well-
like a public access channel. I sound so weird. I feel like
Do you
I
sound
can't
weird?
hear myself.
Okay, hold on. Let me move you up.
Is it just me? Do I sound good, everybody? Hey, listener, do I sound
that?
good to you?
Is that good?
Ooh, baby.
that
Hello.
better?
Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
Do I sound loud enough? Am I loud enough?
I don't know.
you sound fine.
Okay.
Am I? Okay, I'm good.
I think you're good. I think we're good. Well, welcome back to We Stayed Late. What an intro.
What an intro, everybody.
We're back.
We're going to be nominated for Streamy for the best intro ever.
Maybe in 10 years. We are back. We had a little bit of a late episode last
Yeah.
week.
Wait, you gotta say who you are.
Oh, yeah. I'm Spenser Starke.
Oh, I'm Luis Gonzalez.
And I'm Starline Hodge.
We had a little bit of a late episode last week because I was sick. And
Yeah, now we
then-
found out what happens if Spencer gets sick. We don't have a show.
I was down for one day.
One day and everything
And I was
went
like,
down.
I need to, I text Jeffrey and I was like, I just need to like rest for one day and then I'll be back. But if I don't rest for one day, one, I'm going to kill all the other people in the office with my
Good.
sickness. And two, I'm going to be out for like a week. So I need to take the one day and get better. And then
You need to take the one day to watch Game of Thrones.
that's right. I did need to take the one day to watch Game
Are
of
we gonna do
Thrones.
this again? Are we
No,
talking
no,
about this
no.
for 20
No, no,
minutes?
I think we alienated like half of our audience last time just by
I
doing
don't
the first
care.
20 minutes
It was
talking
so
Game
good
of
to
Thrones.
talk about it.
But
It
the
was
other
so
half
good.
was like, yes.
I know.
Give me more.
Give me more thrones. I had to tweet somebody when the time code was
yeah.
to go or send it in the Slack or something so they
There's
would
a
know
Good
when to go
Samaritan
past.
on the YouTube page. They
They
said
did that,
They
yeah.
did that, yeah.
Thank you to whoever that was.
Whoever you are, we'll never know.
Thank you.
We'll never know.
We'll never know.
We could go back and look.
No,
we have the
we'll never know.
technology.
We just got to move forward like a
You don't look back. You don't
like
go back.
ageism.
Like what?
You don't go back.
Don't look back.
What did you just say?
I don't know what I said, to be honest.
can't look
I
back.
just started saying words. You can't
We're
really
so
stop.
out. Are you guys just as out of it today as I am?
Yeah.
I'm so out of it. I'm just exhausted.
Yeah.
I'm
it's
getting
one of those.
delirious. I think it's because we just got back from Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, that's part of it.
I lost my wallet.
No.
Wait, what happened?
So I was gonna go to Hermosa Beach because they have this like Hermosa Fiesta. It's like this like little arts and crafts down at the beach and the
That's
pier.
cool.
And they have it every Labor Day and Memorial Weekend. So I was gonna go down, and I had were these baggy swim shorts. They were like so big, but I had my wallet in my little cargo pants.
They were big, like your pants were falling
They were
off of you?
falling off. You had to do that double loop.
That's
on the
probably not
waist.
good if they're swim shorts because you don't wear anything under swim shorts.
Exactly, it's a big
That's
problem.
that's a big no-no.
So before I left, I double checked my trunk, and luckily those
Your
are
trunk is in the back of your car.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. Not your
yeah.
trunks, as in your
No.
swim trunks.
Yeah, not my trunks, which was already big. I checked the trunk of my car, and voila, there was my my good swim shorts.
Oh, good.
So I slapped those babies on. And
you just changed right there?
Oh yeah. I was in the garage and I just changed. I was like, I'm getting naked. I don't care. So I'm swapping it, and
You've grown.
We've grown, and then I get to Hermosa Beach and I get to Whole Foods, and I'm like, shit, I don't have my wallet with me, and I've already driven. I drove an hour out.
Oh,
Mind you, it takes an hour to get to work anyway.
Yeah.
But it just feels longer because whatever, it's a trip. And so I get there, my wallet's gone. So I don't know if it slipped out of my shorts. I don't know if it's in the garage. No one's been using it. No one spent it. I'm afraid to cancel it because I have bills to
You might
pay.
still have it.
I might still have it. I checked my car again today. It's not there. I don't know. I don't know.
That's the worst.
Maybe a good Samaritan mailed it to me. Who knows? But I had to get a new key card to get into work today.
Oh,
And
no.
so now I have to start-
You paid the fee.
I don't know if. Hopefully, I don't have to because I got the key card.
Ta-da!
You can't see. It's pretty black.
It's just a black card.
It's just a little black card.
But-
Don't leave it there because you might lose
Yeah,
it.
I might lose it, so I got it. But yeah, no, it sucks. So, but what I did was I went and I paid Apple Pay with Whole Foods.
Oh, great.
And then I pulled out $100
Oh, good.
on Apple Pay. So that was great because I can't do that on the ATM. You can't do that on the ATM, can you?
Well,
Not with Apple Pay.
Unless,
Like if you don't have your debit card,
if
you're
you don't have your
screwed.
debit card, you're fucked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if your Apple Pay is connected to your debit card, then yes, you can do it.
You can do it on an ATM.
No. I mean, like.
Oh, yes,
that's
yes,
how-
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I did. So now I'm in the process of trying to get all my cards back.
Oh my
and I
God.
bought an iPhone wallet case.
Oh,
today.
good.
Yeah,
So you can just keep it on your phone.
yeah, but it's tough because I have this magnet thing.
Oh, yeah, the pop.
But I want to keep it, and it was a whole ordeal. Anyway, I'm tired.
The
I
things we
want
do
to.
for aesthetics.
sorry.
I want one of those pop things, but I'm like, no, I like my
Let me
my
see
cover.
this. Oh yeah.
My little Sailor Moon
things we do
thing,
for
and I'm
aes-
like, I'm not gonna ruin my aesthetic.
I was gonna get one of those like flip things. You know what I mean? It's like a little
Like a
case.
little wallet.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Those little like mom phone wallet.
Is
See,
that what
I'm
it
afraid,
is?
but here's the thing. I'm afraid if I lose my phone, I lose everything.
I'm not gonna lose my phone.
That's true.
It's pretty much attached to me. Might as well get a sewing machine and sew it on.
Did I tell you that my freshman year, little story time, freshman year of college, I was doing, we had like I think it was called Chapman Fashion Squad or something ridiculous, but
Sounds dangerous.
but it was a photography. It was like a photography club, and basically people who wanted to get like photos, they would like dress up in crazy high fashion outfits and stuff, and
Free headshot.
free headshots. Like we would just take. We did. So we did one at the old LA Zoo. And so people just dressed up like they were kind
Animals?
of like like they were like they had really crazy makeup on, and they were like their shirts were all ripped and like all sorts of stuff. It was really cool actually. But we
I'm sorry, I'm chuckling because I'm like, that's so art school.
it's so art school. It's,
so art school.
liberal
Like,
art
we're gonna go to
school.
the LA Zoo and we're gonna look like it's the post-apocalyptic world.
Yeah.
And we're gonna dress up. There's cages everywhere.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna like look wild.
Yeah, for those people who don't know the old LA Zoo, there's the new LA Zoo, which is an actual zoo.
Yeah.
And then there's the old LA Zoo, which is a place where the zoo used to be, and you can now walk through it. And if you
It's like all the old cages are still there.
I've never
if you
been
break
there.
the law a little bit, you can sneak into all the old cages and
Yeah.
trespass on
They
them.
know, they don't care.
Yeah.
There's so much graffiti in those cages too, so it's like
It's
look at
great.
this.
It's so cool,
I know
though.
so many art people who like go there to shoot
Oh yeah.
shoot things to make it look like, how do we make something look post-apocalyptic without having to
go
drive
to
to the
Right.
desert, and they
Old
just
zoo.
go there.
Yeah. So we went there to shoot stuff, and it was everything was fine. We went back out to our cars and got some equipment to change from day to night. Because we were gonna go into like doing some night photography stuff, and everything was fine. And then we returned back to our cars probably like an hour after it got dark, and all of our cars were broken into.
No.
And they
Are you
took out of the
serious?
back of my car. They took, and it was the week before finals, and they took my laptop that had all. This is before the cloud existed. So they took
Ugh.
all of my final papers I was working on. So they took my laptop. They took my phone. That was back when we had iPods too. So they took
Yeah.
my iPod, and they took like something. I
Ugh.
don't know. They took a bunch of shit. They took.
That hurts.
I'm trying to remember what else. There were 4 electronics that I had. It might have
my
been
laptop
an iPad
is.
or something.
I'm always afraid of people taking my laptop. I
Yeah.
take it into I take it into restaurants.
Yeah, me too.
Because I
don't leave
can't-
After that, I didn't leave anything. I don't leave anything in my car anymore.
Yeah.
It's so terrifying.
Even in your trunk. They
No.
can just
That mine
Pop
was
it
in my
open.
truck.
It was in your
Mine
trunk?
was in the trunk.
Not in your shorts trunk.
Wasn't in my shorts trunk.
The back of your car
It
trunk.
should have been in my shorts trunk because then I
Should've
would have
been.
had it.
I've had a camera stolen out of like
Dumb.
my ex's car. Like I accidentally
that's
left like a
awful.
new camera in like the back of his car, and then came out and the window was busted. And I was like, "Well, I just got that.
Damn, man. I'm
That
afraid.
sucks."
I feel like
Yeah.
that's going to happen.
So
don't want
I experienced losing all of that, and it was devastating. It was like I got like sent back to the Stone Age because I didn't have a phone. I
Yeah.
didn't have a way to get. I didn't know how to get home. I didn't have directions
That's
to get
terrible.
home. I didn't
Yeah.
have like I didn't.
Uber
have my
didn't
lap-
exist yet? So
Uber-
you could-
well,
yeah.
I didn't
You
even
couldn't
have
even
a
do
phone.
that.
Call Uber.
Oh, my God.
I mean, somebody else could have called one for me. I had somebody ride back with me.
Oh, okay.
And get me directions on their phone, but like I had no way to get home. I got home and had no computer to be able to do anything on.
Oh, my God.
Everything was gone, and there was before the
would've
cloud,
cried.
so there was no.
I would have just cried. I would have been real upset.
Do you have like anything at home? No
So
electronics? Like,
well, it was when I was in college, so I was in the dorm.
so you had
So
your friends.
So I had the computer lab.
Oh, okay.
So I go to the computer
Yeah,
lab and
okay.
work, and then I ended up getting a Mac Mini because it was much cheaper than.
Right.
Actually, I have one right there.
We got two.
We got two of them. I ended up getting one of those and using that while I saved it because we had. I don't think I've told this story either. This story's pretty good. We had LoJack on the laptop.
What?
Yeah.
You can. I didn't know you could do that.
For those of you who don't know what LoJack is on cars, and it's before Find My Mac was a thing.
Yeah.
So LoJack is what they use to find stolen cars, but my dad works at Honda, so we had it put on the laptop.
I don't even know how that works.
It's like a little chip.
And so
a
they
chip?
have to connect to the internet for it to connect and beam to the police
Right.
for it to be found. So we were like, okay, well, I guess we'll get it back at some point because at some point it will connect to the internet.
Did it?
And it did about a year later. It connected to the internet.
Or was it?
And I don't remember where it was. I don't remember what city it was in. But apparently some guy bought it. And when it connects to the internet, it basically like allows you to do a little bit of stuff so they can gather some data on
Yeah.
what the person's doing. And then we'll throw up a screen that says, this computer has LoJack on it and it's been locked. Please return to the police department or it will be considered stolen property and we will come after you,
Damn.
basically. Like, we can track it.
Yeah.
We've pinpointed your location and we will come and get it or you can turn it into the police. So it got turned into the police. And
That's
then,
awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then my dad went to pick it up and went to the Apple store to pick it up. And because it came back into the Apple store
Yeah.
before it comes to us. It goes from LoJack, I think it's like from the police to LoJack to the Apple store.
LoJack sounds like the best option because I've used Find My iPhone and people know when you're looking for it
And they'll turn it off.
and they turn it off.
Yeah,
and then they
LoJack
just
can't
wipe
be.
it.
LoJack can't. Yeah, you can't do that to
I
LoJack.
need to LoJack everything.
Just you should LoJack your wallet.
I should have LoJacked my wallet.
But then my dad went to pick it up at the Apple store and walked in. You know how busy the Apple store usually
Yeah.
is. There's tons of people everywhere. And there's this little old lady that was next to him, and he gets back the laptop, and he opens it up. Because they said like we haven't touched it. We've only reset it so that the LoJack thing isn't on it, or the like screen isn't on it anymore. But it's exactly how it was when when it got shut down.
Right.
So he opens it back up, and with like the hundreds of Apple people all around, the hundreds of like customers all around this little old lady, and the desktop picture is of a woman laying in snow in shoes and nothing else. And totally naked. And the like woman next to him was like, that's whatever. Like she like was like, that's just what are you doing? Like that's just whatever. And so he started dragging icons. He told me to start dragging icons over the like parts that you weren't supposed to see. He's like, I just got that. This was stolen. It was stolen. We're just getting it back.
Yeah.
So anyway.
So
it's
wait a
really funny.
second. Did he like that LoJack turns on right when the it's connected to the internet?
So it
right?
connects to the internet. From what I understand.
It gives him like a few minutes of.
Okay, so
to
during those few
gather
minutes, he
activity.
found that picture, put it on his desktop.
Right.
He was like, "Oh, baby, got a new laptop."
New laptop.
I gotta get this wallpaper. It's gonna be dank as hell. I want to. Who do I want?
And
I want to go to Old Lucy. I know her.
He
you know?
downloaded StarCraft. So StarCraft popped up.
Wow, he was busy.
He
in
was
those
fucking
few
busy.
minutes.
It must have been. It must have been
might
like
be
a
like an
couple
hour.
hours. Yeah, it
It
must
might
have
be.
been some
Okay.
certain amount of time. I don't know. It must have been a certain amount of time because he had stuff on it.
Okay, he had it personalized.
Yeah,
already.
like he had already personalized it. So I don't know how long it took, and also I don't know how long it takes for them to like once it connects to the internet for them to actually ping it.
Right.
And then how
not
long
immediate.
Yeah, it can't be immediate because there was a bunch of shit on it that like shouldn't have been on it.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it was funny when we
That's
got
really
it back.
funny because did your dad go to you and be like, so?
So what did you have on this laptop? No,
Yeah.
he knew that it was from that because there was a bunch of stuff on it that wasn't mine.
Did you have to sanitize it afterwards?
I did not, but we probably should have. No, by that point I had already gotten another laptop because I was in the film program, so I like had to have the Mac Mini was fine for like basic stuff,
Right.
but
you need a working.
I
one.
needed a working computer to be able to do the stuff that I was doing. That I could take to class, so I could
Yes.
actually work in class. So they ended up just buying a new computer.
So
for
what'd you
me.
do with the old
My
Mac?
dad kept that one, I think.
Mm.
To
He's
use.
like, sweet computer.
And then I think, and then we actually took it back because Hannah was using it, because it was just sitting at home.
Yeah.
And so we took it back, and then just a couple, like it was probably like a year ago or so, it stopped working, and we were like, what the fuck happened? And Hannah was like, I don't know why this, like I opened it up and it won't turn on. I was like, that's very strange. And so then I like went over to it to try and like you touch the trackpad to try
Right.
and get the mouse to go, and I noticed the trackpad was like a mountain. Like my hand went up and down, and it like was odd because it didn't look weird,
Right.
but it felt weird. And then I noticed the trackpad was like busted out a little bit, and I turned it over, and the whole backside was busted open. And the battery had apparently so the batteries. The type of battery, from what I understand, from what like the Apple person told me, used to catch on fire. And so in order to keep the
Okay.
laptops from catching on fire, they built in it basically releases energy by expanding instead of keeping its shape, but the energy being released through fire. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
like it expands space instead of like
Right.
catching up. So apparently the battery went bad and it expanded and it saved the laptop from catching on fire, but in the meantime it fucked up the trackpad and a bunch of other shit.
Damn.
So, but yeah, so it was a sad life for that laptop. It went through a lot of
It
shit,
did go through a lot.
but it's
Rest in
dead
peace.
now. Rest
That
in
might be,
peace.
that might be our new our another mascot that we have. I was thinking.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, thinking about death and all.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking. Did you see Mike Falzone made a comment on our YouTube
Yeah.
page, talking about us making an app?
Yeah.
You hear about that?
Yeah.
You see about that?
Yeah.
I think we should make him our patron saint.
That sounds great
Mike
to me.
Falzone, Saint Mike Falzone.
Saint Mike Falzone.
What do you think about that, Mike?
Mike, how do you feel
I
about
don't
that?
think Mike watches these.
I don't think Mike
I don't think he
watches
does either.
anything on the internet.
That's okay. So we can just continue talking smack about him.
Somebody's just gonna send him a message and cut to the time.
How
code.
dare you? Do not do that.
Don't do it. Whatever you do, we
I'm
will
just kidding.
cut
I
you.
don't care.
Yeah, no, you should do it. Okay, I wanted to answer. There was a question that I was going to get to last time. We didn't get to it, I don't think. Did we talk? I don't think we talked about this. The DFAJ asked what book or books changed how you saw the world. Mine was The Humans by Matt Haig. I know we talked about a lot of books that we like, but like, is there a book that kind of changed the way you perceive things?
Yes.
What is it?
It was the last book I just read.
Dark Matter?
Yes.
Yes, me too. That was the one that changed. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I
We
still
can't
haven't read
spoil
it.
it, but
I need to read it.
No,
oh,
yeah.
it's so good.
I think it. I think there's some questions that I had that book brought up and answered, and I went through an emotional roller coaster with that book.
I listened to it,
Oh, you listened to it?
and it was such a cool experience
Yeah.
listening to it. It hit me really hard.
I threw the book down at one point. I
Uh-huh,
was like,
yep.
nope, not gonna keep reading that. And then I just had to take a moment to breathe.
Oh, it was amazing.
And then I took it back up, and I was like, okay.
So I was a huge fan of Blake
this
Crouch
again.
because of Wayward Pines.
I'm afraid to read it because I like this book too much.
You got to read it.
I don't want to. I feel like it's gonna
got-
spoil it.
Wait.
You know, like if you read something else of your favorite, like
No, Wayward Pines is really good. It's really good.
okay,
It's really good.
Okay.
You'll like it. I promise you'll like
okay.
it. Because I love Dark Matter and I like
like this one,
Wayward
yeah,
Pines. But holy crap, that book! I think what was amazing about that book is that it was a romance disguised
Yeah.
as a sci-fi novel.
Yes.
And so everything about it revolved around his love for his wife.
Right.
And everything he did was about trying to get back to her. But everything around him was sci-fi.
Yeah.
And so like they masked the like cute
Yeah.
I don't know, like they masked the romance with something that we all with honestly with quantum physics.
Right.
Which are
Okay.
two things that you don't normally put together. But he was able to do it in a way. And then there's a certain point in the book, for people that have read it, we're not going to spoil it, but you'll know what point we're talking about. There's a point in the book where it becomes something that you were like, there's no way they're going to do that. And then they fucking do it. And you're like, holy shit, I can't believe you went there. And it's amazing.
I can't even.
It's
I know.
amazing.
I don't. I
Did we
don't
already
want
talk about this book. I feel like we already talked about it, but that's
Yeah. I don't want to talk more about it because I feel like it'll just spoil
it spoils it.
And so,
It's so
but
good.
It,
But yeah,
it's
that
just,
book
I think it
definitely
was
changed.
just in a place in my life where I needed to read that book.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's fucking amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep was another one
Uh-huh.
that I really, really liked. And I read it in high school. It's funny, I actually picked it up off a shelf in one of my classes, and we had to read books and just like any book you wanted, and that was the one that I picked up. And that one and Brave New World were like, they fucking rocked my whole
Aldous Huxley
universe.
or something.
Aldous Huxley, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, amazing. They changed I mean, and again, like, there's so many there, like that 1984, and like, but for some reason, Brave New World and Do Androids Dream, which is so funny because I didn't know that Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep was what Blade Runner was based on.
Oh.
And so, and you haven't seen Blade Runner.
Oh,
And
no,
you
I
haven't seen
haven't
Blade
seen
Runner.
it. I'm not.
So we're gonna watch Blade Runner
Someday.
because they haven't seen Blade Runner,
I haven't seen it.
and we have to watch Blade Runner.
Yeah.
And then we'll talk about it.
Yeah. We'll talk about it.
But I had no idea that it was based on that. And then I watched Blade Runner and was like, this is my favorite book, but in a movie.
Yeah.
So it was exciting.
I'm trying to think of books, but like all the books that like kind of blew my mind over like plot stuff, in the sense of like they always blew my mind in the moment, and I'm just like, oh my god. But like it never like outside of, oh man, it kind of gave me a trippy experience or something.
Is
It
there
never-
anything that like
it never,
influenced you a lot though?
Nothing like.
Even if it's a TV show or movie or comic or song.
I mean, there's certain things where I just like those brain wrinkle concepts. Like I enjoy that feeling of just being like,
Yeah.
Like there's I'm trying to think of like last time I had a good brain wrinkle feeling. I think it was the book John Dies at the End.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
There's a moment in the book where I don't know how to explain. I don't know if that's spoilery or not because it's not part of the plot. It's just the moment in it where it's essentially you learn that there was a character that existed the whole time, but then they didn't.
Oh, it's like a
yeah.
Fight
I don't
Club.
know. I don't know what else. How else to
Because-
say it? That's like the
Like
simplest
a Fight
way.
Club.
Sort of.
But it has
But
to do with
not
time.
really.
It has to do with time, right?
I don't want to explain it
Okay.
because then that
Yeah,
will
yeah,
ruin it.
yeah.
But that's essentially the scenario where there's a character
Interesting.
that existed, and then they didn't.
Because it's the whole concept behind that.
And I remember just the utter like hopelessness of the feeling of discovering that
Yeah.
was really impactful for me because it was just like, what if you just don't exist?
Yeah.
It was like one of those.
You ever have those moments?
You're just like, and like, which was fine, but at the same time, like in my day-to-day life, that's not like affecting me
Yeah.
kind of thing. Outside of like, oh, the universe is huge and I'm this tiny little thing. But I get that all the time.
I had a
Like,
moment yesterday where I was looking in the mirror and I was like, oh, this is what I look like.
Oh yeah, I get those all the time. I'll look in and go like, oh, that's not the
I was like,
image I
this is-
pictured in my head.
This is awful. Why do I look like this?
Yeah.
What am I?
Yeah.
I'm a little thing that has arms and legs and what
You're a little flesh
like
bot.
what I'm a little flesh but what is why
There's
do I
lots-
exist?
very
We're just
weird.
skeletons with meat.
We've had some good brain wrinkles.
Yeah, brain wrinkles are great, but I wouldn't say those affect my life in like.
No.
Oh, shit. Like I want to say it's weird. Like I'm gonna pick practical books. Like it's like The Science of Happiness. I think that's what it's called. That was a really good book where it just explains what it kind of like means to be happy and like the percent, like just in a breakdown way of like these are things that people do. These are why scientifically these things work. You're not gonna be happy 100% of the time. That's not a thing. like, cause I was really depressed and I was reading things to try to help me figure it
Yeah,
out.
figure that out.
And like, I just like that the book in the beginning was just like we're not gonna like make you happy, but we can maybe like increase it by like 5 or 10%.
Yeah.
Here are things you can do,
Right.
and why. And I just like that they were very practical about it, and it was just like, you know what? If I could get up, when you're real sad, getting up a 5% or 10% is just like, you know what?
Yeah.
That is something.
That's a step.
It's something you at least
Yeah.
start out.
And
yeah.
if you're depressed, see Star made it out. You can make
Yeah,
it
go
out
talk
too.
to people. Go get a therapist.
Go get a therapist.
Go get a
talk to
therapist.
people.
Go talk
There's
to
no
people.
shame in getting a therapist.
Nope.
It's just like going to the doctor, but for your mind.
I think I've had a therapist.
Sincerely.
Yeah.
I've had a therapist.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
I
You-
actually
you
miss
get your
it.
body
I
checked
kind of
out.
want to look up and find a new one, but
Yeah.
I really liked my old one, but she got pregnant and had a baby and stopped.
Oh.
So I don't blame her because she's just like, I want to
No,
raise
she
a
probably
family.
needs a therapist.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure every therapist has therapists.
Yeah,
Like,
oh,
that's
yeah.
just part of the
Just
game.
like every barber needs a barber.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't listen to people's problems and stuff all day without also needing to vent to somebody.
Yeah. It's
You know?
weird, isn't it? How you just have this like circle of like
Yeah,
venting.
uh-huh.
Yeah. But yeah, I emailed her like a couple weeks ago. But like, here's an update. Are you coming back? And she was like, I'm so glad to hear, because she can't contact me because it's like
Right.
like
Yeah,
legally
yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
So I'm so glad like you gave an update and stuff. She's like, oh, I'm still like considering but like if you need, and she was just like, but if you need like somebody, here's like a list of places and da.
That's
I was
okay.
just like, but in my head I was like, but no, not you though.
Yeah.
I liked her a lot.
Did we ever bring up the brain wrinkle on here about probability? Did we talk about that on the podcast?
we talk
that
about-
everything's possible.
Yeah. Did we ever talk about
I
that?
don't
Everything
think
that
so.
can happen will happen.
Yeah. I don't think we talked about that.
Let us know in the comments down below. Did we talk about? I'm just kidding.
I want to talk about it because it's fascinating to me, and I know you guys have already heard it, but just to pose like the question or like the idea to the audience, because every time I think about it, it still blows my mind. So it's the idea that like, okay, so there was, and I talk about virtual particles a lot because I love virtual particles because they're fascinating. But basically, it's the idea that there are these things called virtual particles that blip in and out of existence, and we don't really understand why, but they come into existence and then they leave. And somebody discovered that when a virtual particle comes into existence, if it undergoes something called doubly special relativity and expansion, I think is the other thing that it undergoes, both of those things at the same time, that the numbers that they like calculate based on those three factors turn out to be the exact same set of numbers as we get from the Big Bang, which leads them to believe that the Big Bang is actually just a virtual particle blipping into existence, undergoing doubly special relativity and expansion at the same time, and then becoming the entire universe we know now. And they were saying that it's crazy that like the chance of all three of those things happening at the same time is so incredibly rare that it's almost impossible. But the reason why it happened is because before that happened, time didn't technically exist. So there was an infinite amount of time for things to occur in order for that to happen. And if there's an infinite amount of time for things to occur, then it doesn't matter how rare something is.
It will happen.
It will happen because time is not a factor and probability relies on time. It happens 1 in 100 or 1 in 1,000 or 1 in 10 billion. It doesn't matter if there's no time, which is
It's bonkers.
fucking insane.
yeah.
That then that occurs because it will occur because time doesn't exist yet, and so it could be 1 billion trillion years that pass before that thing occurs. But the minute that thing occurs, then it brings into existence everything we've ever known.
Dope.
Cool.
Fucking crazy.
Fucking cool.
I mean, and dark matter kind of.
It kind of touches on that.
Yeah.
It kind of touches on those
My
ideas.
favorite brain wrinkle is that you can't experience the present. You only wait.
Yeah.
Was it?
You
Is it that
can't experience everything that you're seeing is in the past.
everything you're experiencing is the past. You
Yeah.
can't experience the present because it takes time for your brain to process the things you're experiencing, even if it's like a blip of time.
Yep.
So you can't actually experience what's going on. Like there's a blip of time. So yeah, you could the present doesn't exist, you guys.
Oops.
Oops. When I was doing
It just makes me so happy. I'm like, I also relate this all to like all this stuff when I was getting really heady. It's me going, I'm like, how do I leave my brain, which is like bleh right now, and like try to think of things in the greater picture. So it was just like, I'm not actually sad right now because I can't experience the present. And it was just kind of like I was like, it's already in the past. It's already in the past. Trying to like do that kind of thing.
That's
and
funny.
it was fun. That was like this was like, yeah, I'm not here right now. It already happened.
Everything that happened already happened, and so you just have to plan
Only
for
the
the
future and the past exist.
Never the present.
Never the present.
It's fucking weird. Okay, Abang Pinoy asked, which Disney villain would you want to be? Completely
Which
different
one?
note. Which Disney
Ooh,
villain?
ooh. Okay. All right. So my first thought was Maleficent because she's cool.
Okay, yeah.
And
I could see that.
because she's just
She's
honestly,
really cool.
her whole deal was just
Check
like,
this
you didn't
out.
invite me to your party, so fuck you and your kid. Like that was her whole thing. Otherwise, oh man, they're all kind of great.
What was the question that was posed again?
Which Disney
Which
villain
Disney
do
villain would you want to be?
Okay, now question.
Yeah.
Because Jafar is dope too.
Jafar is dope, and he was my first guess. I mean, my first guess.
Your first thought?
My first thought. But if I may say, we're talking semantics here. Disney villain. Would you say that a Marvel villain
No.
is a Disney villain?
No.
Not Pixar,
Not Pixar.
just Disney animated movies.
I'm
Not
gonna
Disney,
go back-
no, not even Disney animated, just Disney movies.
I'm gonna go back
Because
to my
Marvel's
corner.
a division. Marvel's a
Let me think
division
about
of
this.
Disney. Because like all those, most of those Marvel characters were created before Disney.
Right,
You know what I
you're-
mean?
you're
Like
right,
they were
you're
like
right.
a separate.
I was gonna say, yeah, you're right. Okay, let's think about this. Let's get Google involved.
I don't know. Jafar's pretty great.
Jafar's pretty
awesome,
cool.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think my third choice too was Ursula. Those are my three. And I was like, if I was
I'm trying to think. Cruella de Vil is pretty cool.
Cruella de Vil.
Only because
she
she
didn't
gets.
even get a song. I mean, her had a song about her, but she didn't get to sing.
Yeah, but like if I was
No.
Cruella de Vil, then I could just go, oh, never mind. I'm just gonna get all these dogs and keep them for myself because I love dogs.
No, here's the thing. You're still the villain.
That's no fun.
You're still the villain. You're still gonna try
No.
to do shit, but you can maybe be better at it.
Damn, what do I want to be?
Because that's the thing. Like
Is Iago a villain?
Iago?
he,
Yeah.
he
Sidekick
gets a
villain?
redemption arc.
He does get better.
I want to be a Iago.
Iago.
What did he
I
say?
think I like to be. Oh man, who do I want to be? Maybe Hook.
Hook, yes.
Oh, okay.
Hook would be cool.
That's such a
all
good
right.
one.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's
god, I
fun.
can't believe I
good
didn't think of that.
Yeah. I love that Peter Pan version.
Yeah, I
Might
would.
be Hook.
Yeah, because Jafar gets cool clothes. He's
Yeah.
an agrabah, so the food is legit.
Yeah.
And you get to
That's true.
great stuff. You know, you have a little snaky thing, and as long as like, I mean, don't fuck with the street rat. Like honestly, like you could probably like, if Jafar had just let things been chill, he would have been fine.
What about Prince
He was
John?
technically already in control.
Wait,
What about
who?
Prince John from Robin Hood.
Boo.
He's the worst villain. He's a little pansy
He's
boy.
just a little like meh.
He
He's
is.
not even fun.
Ooh, you know who I'd want to be? Hades from Hercules.
Hades is
Yes,
dope.
that's-
yeah,
yes,
that's
that's
pretty
good.
great.
That
That's
Down
pretty
for
great.
Hades.
Just to hold the hair
Uh-huh.
and claim the things, and he's fine.
Residing
yeah.
over hell. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I'd be down for that.
Good talk.
Or Scar.
everybody.
Or Scar. Scar.
Nah, Scar has a good song, but I mean, like you're running around, it's hot. You're in
Yeah, that's true.
Savannah.
I guess for like feeling comfortable, not Scar, but for being if I got to be a lion, that'd be awesome. That'd be super cool.
Oh,
to
that'd
be
be
a lion.
cool.
I don't know.
But I
That
mean,
sounds
like
good to
it's
me.
just kind of like I would Ursula just because like she's a dope layer, great singing voice. She gives no fucks. She has all the legs and everything. It's just like I have powers. People owe me favors.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I'd be Sid from Toy Story.
Sid.
I feel bad for Sid.
I know, I
Sid's
think
gonna
he
have
was-
psychological
He's got to see a
Psychological
therapist.
issues.
psychological issues.
Okay, somebody asked, what is your favorite Dave and Ross color? Also, come up with your own original color that would fit in the Dave and Ross
Dad's watch.
universe. Dad's watch.
Dad's watch.
I don't remember them, to be honest. I gotta have to.
Christina's pant leg. That was my favorite.
Oh yes.
Was Gregory a
Dad's
color,
watch.
or was this just something he said?
No, Gregory was from that. Was from the
Gregory!
idioms sketch.
Yeah.
Gregory.
Gregory.
Yeah.
I don't know. God, what was? Did he have one? I don't remember them.
I have a set of them at my house.
Oh yeah, because they made them.
They were supposed
That
to be
was so
promotional
cool.
things, and then they never went anywhere. And I was getting so mad at Ian because I was like, I want a box.
I know they're super
I
cool.
was like, I want these paints.
we sold them at the
yeah, I took a set of paint.
SourceFed when we were selling everything for
Yeah.
SourceFed after SourceFed closed. We had like tons of boxes.
I actually
of them,
need
and we
to
sold
use
them
those
off.
paints because acrylic paints will dry out. So if you bought one of those and you're
gotta
keeping it
use
for
it.
memories,
Gotta use it now.
keep the bottles, but like use the paint because it's gonna
It's a
get
waste.
dry.
Just like that's our future sponsor. I gotta get making those things.
Yeah. Oops.
Yeah. So future another paint color.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't remember the other
Dark.
ones right now.
Mine would be dark.
Dark.
Yeah. And it's just gray. It's just a
Paint?
light gray. Yeah. Paint, and it's just white.
A baby boy.
BB boy.
Let's see if you can look
Is it
them up.
red?
Is it red?
Is
Is that the color?
Yeah.
I like that. Is it red?
Is it red? Crunch.
Grunge.
It's just yellow and green and brown and blue and like just
It's just vomit.
vomit.
It's a
color,
crayon
yeah.
that vomits onto your paints. You don't have to paint.
I'm actually trying to think of like
my
what that would look like. I'm like, huh.
It'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I was like,
like an
you know, that'd be an
abstract.
interesting effect as long as it doesn't smell
Pimple
like puke.
juice.
Pimple. Oh no, and it's just white. Just kind of
Yeah.
clear.
Oh, you
Moist.
made it gross.
Moist.
Oh.
It's just water.
Cantaloupe's Revenge.
He would just come up with those too. So
Yeah.
that was what was so fun. It was like,
Daddy's fork.
I think he got some of them from his podcast. I think people were submitting color
really?
ideas and he like brought
That's
Oh,
great.
is that what happened?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Not all of them, but just a few.
A few
'Cause
good
I
ones,
remember
yeah.
saw people seeing comments going, "Oh my God, this
Clown's
one made it."
tears.
Clown's tears. What color would they be?
I don't know. A little like it's like a white, a little white. 'Cause,
Little
you know,
white.
the tears are coming down. It's rubbing
Yeah,
the
and it's
white
like
off.
rolling on the white.
Yeah,
But then
maybe
they
a little
also have
red.
like red. Yeah, a little bit of white, red,
You never know what you're gonna
like
get.
a little pink. That's white and red,
Look at that.
Ew.
but like clear too.
Yeah.
His colors never correlated with what
No.
they actually.
No,
What
not
was
at
it,
all.
Christina's pants?
Christina's pant leg.
That was a good one.
Yeah. Well, we should talk about. We were at the
Yes.
con this weekend.
That's all I want. Yes.
Oh yeah, that's right. We worked.
Yeah, we
Talk
were
about
working
that. I
all
was-
weekend.
Yeah. How was
you weren't
that?
there.
I wasn't there.
Oh,
I know. I'm
we
sorry.
missed you.
I know.
It's okay. It was
It's
crazy.
okay. Your chairs were there. Speaking of, your
Oh.
chairs are in my car.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
Good. Did you use the chairs?
Yes,
Yeah.
we
You
did.
guys had the best chairs, I'm sure. In
we
the
had
con.
the best chairs.
Okay.
Well, here's the thing. One of them was the best chair.
One of them was the best chair.
The
It
other
has-
one was just a normal chair.
Right.
But
That
it had
one has
padding. I
padding.
figured that was Sarah's.
Yes.
That's the somebody. I don't remember if it was you or Hannah.
I was just like, I wonder why there's two different kinds of chairs.
To be honest, I wanted two of the nice chairs, but that was the only one left.
Oh,
So I
see,
figured-
I thought something similar. I was like, well, the padded one is probably more expensive, or something.
Yeah.
And so you were like, well, we have to get Sarah the padded one.
Yeah.
But then I'll just take the
cheap-
other one.
But actually, they're the same price.
Oh, really?
Surprisingly, at
Wow.
Target. Yeah.
Well, you got fucked then.
I did.
But yeah, it was
yeah.
it was really fun. We were there. We set up on Friday.
It was
And
interesting. It was very hot. It
it
was
was
like 100 degrees this
Not
weekend.
in the con, but
no,
outside.
in the con too.
In the
That
con too, it got
Saturday
a
was
little bit
hot.
warm. Yeah, but
your
it wasn't like
chocolate melt?
awful. No, the chocolate didn't melt. We had chocolate. We had chocolate inside of eggs, and we were really
Yeah,
afraid.
Spencer came up with the best marketing plan
Oh
ever.
boy, look at
which
me, little
was-
marketing boy.
Was a little,
That's a new color.
container, a container
Marketing
of
boy.
yellow eggs filled with chocolates and discounts.
Yeah,
And he had the spiel, and he would go free. Well, actually, second day when Sam and DJ showed up, Sam, because he's like wanted something
He's
to
like a
do because he's just
charismatic
hanging
boy,
out.
yeah.
He just started saying, "Egg,
free egg.
free egg,
Hashtag free egg.
egg. Do you want an egg?" And like, oh my God, those poor people in the booth next
Oh,
to us, they
They
hated it.
hated us.
Really?
Yeah, because Sam was just sitting there yelling, "Free egg!
Egg,
You want an egg? You want an egg?
egg.
Hey, do you want an egg? No, we
It's
got
just being
eggs."
sad. And like, we're also used to it because it's funny.
It is funny.
And like,
But they are
it's also,
not used to that
And
at
it
all.
was really entertaining.
I
It
didn't
kept-
like their paintings.
It kept lightening up like the mood of our booth because like
Yeah.
we're tired just standing there and so
Especially
just-
Sunday, because we were there all day Saturday,
Yeah.
and then we came back Sunday, and we're like, "Oh my god!" I mean, it's really fun, but it's tiring.
yeah. So
and
Sam
so
just
halfway through,
sitting there
Sam
going
really, like,
egg, egg, and it's just like this
Hey,
is great.
do you want an egg? Yeah. And then it
and
was
he
so
would compliment people's cosplay and be
Yeah.
like, "Oh, is that a Keith? Do you want an egg?
But the nice thing was is that we had this. It was like a clear acrylic thing, and it was filled with eggs. You saw it, and you actually put the eggs inside.
I did.
And we had it sitting on the table, and then we had a sign that said like free, draw an egg, win a prize or whatever, and it had a bunch of candy in it, and then some of them had
people win
discounts.
prizes?
Oh, yeah.
Discounts, and then there were a couple free
Awesome.
items,
Yeah.
and so
The
we went
amount
through.
of times somebody just got candy and then Spencer used that little second of time to
Yep.
go into the spiel, like, here's everything at our desk.
Yeah, here's everything at our
And
table,
people
let
are
me know if
looking,
anything
and then he'd be
interests you.
like, this is a mix of this show and this show. This is a mix of this show and this show. This is a mix of this show and this show. And people's faces would light up.
This is
and then
Alice
they're
in
like,
Wonderland meets Lord of the Rings. This
Yeah.
is Harry Potter meets Steven Universe. This is Overwatch meets Pokemon in space, and this is
And people
Doctor Who
would
meets
just
Doctor
kind of
Strange.
like get
And we were like,
overwhelmed real
"What?"
quick because they heard all these things that they like, and then they would just open up their wallets and go,
Just
here.
give us money.
And I was like, I
It
can't.
worked.
Yeah, it was super worked. And
Little
I was
did
like,
you know
I can't
Spencer
do
had
it.
a gun pointing at them.
I was like, I can't do it. I like stood up once to try to do it, and I was just like, no, I'm just gonna sit back here and hide under the corner. And then every once in a while, when somebody would buy a ruby, then Spencer would go, the artist is right
illustrator's over
here.
here,
I
yeah.
would pop up behind the thing and go, hi.
Okay, I finally read it because I waited to get
You
a signed
did?
Yeah.
copy.
You did.
I did. So it's a lot of fun stuff. I wish I could see it as a it reminded me of like a Saturday morning cartoon.
Yeah.
And it's the way that it kind of jumped from one thing to another. But real quick, because there's a lot of examples, the way that old man is holding that dog in that first part is hilarious. And the way that he's dragging him around, he's like, like this the whole time. And he's just like being dragged like this. And the man has like multiple drawings of his dogs on the fridge. And he's just like bulging out eyes. So that was really nice. I like
I'm
that.
glad you appreciate it.
Yeah.
But if you haven't read it, you can go online, rubywhipple.com,
Yeah,
and read it.
see what Luis is talking
Yeah.
about.
Go check-
RubyWhipple.com.
You want to see more of that?
Yeah. Hopefully he comes back, the dog.
Yeah.
I got a comment, I think, on Twitter. Somebody saying they want to see more of that Basset Hound.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
So
Did
it's
we
funny,
ever name the Basset Hound? I don't think we named it. We
No,
named
you
the guy.
named-
The guy's name is Martin. I don't think I
guy's
named the
name-
dog.
I don't think we named the dog. But the dog actually came because Hannah grew up with Basset Hounds, and so I whenever I go over to her house, she has this adorable Basset Hound named Daisy.
So
and
then
it
that
loves
dog's name
me.
is Daisy.
Okay,
That is
Daisy.
Daisy. Daisy the
but
Basset Hound.
it'll jump up and like lay on my lap, and it's huge. I mean, it's
Yeah.
a big dog, and it just slobbers everywhere, and it's got giant ears, and it just is like so loving. And so I was like, if we're gonna have a dog, it's gotta be a Basset
Gotta be-
Hound
yeah.
because they're so adorable, and they have such good expression.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
with the website, I had to like go in and start tagging all the characters and stuff, and I
Oh, yeah.
realized I'm like, oh, the monster doesn't have a name, so I called it Screeball.
Scree?
Oh, that's nice. I like
Scree?
that.
Because in my head it sounds like scree.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's the sound it makes. So I'm like, oh, it's a little Screeball.
Yeah.
I like it when she's in that haze and she's thinking about all the lovers. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Going and it has that red
Red
warm
tint.
haze.
That's
Yeah,
true to
and-
life, you guys. By
and
the
then-
way, that is
I
an
wrote it.
accurate depiction
And-
of
I
And then
wrote
you-
it, but it was based on
Yeah,
descriptions from Star.
me going. Yeah, I'm always around couples.
Sorry.
But then
And
you
they're
have
always
Scree.
in like I could see the hearts
in
floating
it.
from them at all times.
are
Yeah,
in it.
I'm
Spencer
in
and
it.
Hannah are one of the people. It's just hearts everywhere, and it's just kind of like, okay,
Yeah.
it is this. It's fine.
And
I'm not mad at like have your fucking couples.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
y'all are great, but it's just one of those where I'm like,
Yeah.
so.
And then your
a
little Scree
A
monster
little bit of true to life.
Scree?
wakes you up.
I
from
need
the
a
thing.
scree monster thing.
Like a ball? Like a
that'd be
like
cool.
Like a little, like a little.
Yeah, let me like actually do this and become like a little monster catcher and just be like, here we go. This is my life now.
So going back to the egg thing really quick, somebody tweeted at me and said, let me just pull up really quick. We had some people come to see us, which was awesome.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, we had
You
some fans.
We got
whistlers.
some whistlers.
Whistlers.
Hell
and,
yeah.
and some people who were SourceFed people. We posed.
We
at
saw
Table Talk.
Ryan.
We saw Ryan. Ryan was there.
Rhino balls.
Rhino
Yeah.
balls.
Rhino balls.
Got those balls.
He had some banners up. He was doing stuff for his company, Rhino Labs. They have like he had a thing up.
Oh, you had a
Where is
booth.
it?
Well, he did
He
work
did,
for
like,
some
work
other
for
guy.
them.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I can find it, but somebody tweeted at me and said, said, because basically we'd give somebody what was inside the egg. They would grab the egg, they'd open it up, and then we have to be like, we have to
Spencer
take the
was
shell
real
back.
quick about we need that shell.
My spiel was,
I had no idea you had to get the shell back.
yeah, because
were running out of eggs.
At first we weren't, and we brought we just filled it up, and we are like, okay, we'll probably make it through one thing of the eggs during the day, and about a third,
quarter of the way
quarter,
through,
and
like,
a
not
quarter,
even.
third in the day, we were like, we're gonna we like the first 4 people took the egg, and I was like, okay, we're gonna run out of eggs because it had been like a minute and a half at the con. Like
People
with people
took
there.
the eggs.
And we were like, okay, we have to collect the eggs because they're like $20-something bucks.
Yeah,
for the-
part of the spiel in the beginning was just like, I need the shell back.
I
Like,
said,
it was
yeah,
just
and I
a quick,
said okay, region, yeah, you can choose anyone, and whatever's inside is yours, but I'll need to take the outside back. And so,
Was anyone shocked by that?
yeah,
yeah, a lot of people, because a lot of people just wanted to take the egg and walk away.
yeah, and I was like,
It's
no,
like, no,
sorry,
no, you got to stay here, open it up.
I need
It's part
that.
of the spiel, so that
Oh,
you
that
want
might-
the free egg, Spencer gets to talk to you for 10
Did
seconds.
you have any
It's
people
true.
who were like, well, okay, and then left it? Did you have any leavers?
No.
We had people who didn't want eggs, which I thought was odd.
Well, they seemed, all
Well,
those
I
people
mean-
always seemed like they were on a mission.
That's true.
They were always like, I'm on my way to something else, or they're looking for a particular thing. So
So
they were like,
I yelled at
ha-
DJ Kirkbride, who's like a big comics person. I was like, you want an egg?
He was like, no.
He was like, no. I was like, it's such an asshole.
Oh, I
Okay,
was
yeah.
gonna say, I'm like, it reminded me. I also got to meet one of my comic
Oh,
heroes.
yeah.
Yes, I saw a
was
post
amazing.
about that. Yeah.
Okay, so there's this comic that I read in my junior year of high school called Blue Monday, and it's about high school kids, and I was the exact age essentially of the characters in this book, and the first book, all it is, it's a story about a girl trying to get to a concert.
Hannah's reading right now, and she loves it.
It's just it's like raunchy and raw and like it's teenagers. It's just teenagers being little shits. and it's just fun, and you're following the journey of Blue as she's trying to get to her Adam Ant concert. It's based like in the early 90s, so it has that grunge vibe. There's a soundtrack throughout the comic, so like as you're going through, she writes what song you should be listening to for it, which is fun. And for me in high school, like reading that, it was it's stylized in like a pseudo manga style.
Yeah.
Like it's clearly still
It's
like
a
has
really cool
American
style, yeah.
influences, but
It's kind of
like,
Scott Pilgrim-y.
yeah,
It was before Scott
it's
Pilgrim.
pre-Scott Pilgrim anime, but Western version of it kind of styling, like Archie meets anime kind of thing.
Yeah.
So first time I saw this style, that I was like, that's the style that I've been trying to do. Holy shit.
Yeah.
It's an American version of it. I hadn't seen American manga before because everything else was like superhero comics, which I wasn't into. And it was slice of life. Nobody was trying to save the world.
Yep.
The stakes are all low key.
Super low stakes.
It's just teenagers being little shits trying to get to a concert. That was it. And that affected me so much because I was like, I can do this. I
Yeah.
want to do this. This is it. This is what I want. And so I became obsessed with the story. And like she wrote other books for it. She also wrote like Scooter Girl, all this stuff. So like I knew who she was, and I was always surprised she wasn't like this huge star, but people know her in the comics industry. And she was also published by like Oni Press at the time, which was like a smaller publisher. It wasn't
Which
Marvel.
I think now she's Image, right?
Yeah, she's on Image now. So like she's obviously like moved up, but like at the time that was like small press. It was like, oh, it's even possible. You don't have to go with these big like publishers. You know? So all of that, and then Spencer and Hannah had to deal with me literally panicking.
Yep.
How far away was she from your?
2 booths down.
Really?
So
Yeah.
she was like freaking out about that she was even there because she saw. Well, you saw it on like a
I
thing.
saw somebody, a friend of mine, like came to the booth and to say hi, and he had the Blue Monday comes in. And so I was like, oh, where'd you get those Blue Mondays? I didn't know they released them in color. And he's just like, oh yeah, like she's like right there. And I was just like, she's here? And he's like, yeah, like I think she's doing a panel or whatever. I was like, all right, cool. And then like, yeah, he's like in the next aisle. I was like, okay, cool. And then like, as that's starting to sink in, I'm like freaking out. I start telling Spencer and Hannah the same thing of like, this is the story affected me. And then they're like, she's right there. And I'm like, and I like drop to the floor and freak out because I was like, I thought she heard me.
Right. She was close
right
enough to be able to hear. Yeah.
There. And
She didn't, but it was like very like it was from like me to like what it was.
it's
pro-
two
yeah, it was
booths. Think
two
of like
booths.
this
8
table.
feet,
If
yeah.
this table that you're looking at, think this and a half was our booth size.
Yeah.
So
2 of those.
2 of those away. on the other side, and it's just I lost my mind, and I couldn't. I was freaking out, and then you were like, you should go bring a book to her, and I just shut
Ruby?
down.
Yeah.
You brought Ruby to her?
I did. But I shut before I got there. I panicked, shut down, got real quiet for a little bit because
Yeah.
I was starting to cry. Like that's
Oh my god.
I can't meet my heroes. When I meet
That's
my
so
heroes,
cool.
I cry. This happened when I met Glenn Keane too.
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah, I remember you
but I
telling me
started
that.
crying in front of him. Like I was like, oh god, okay. And I didn't want that to happen again because I'm like, I'm at a booth. I'm a professional. I'm up here. I'm not just a weird fangirl freaking out. And so I was.
You have a comic.
I have a comic
Yeah.
too. And so and even like if you guys read Scooter Girl, you could see the influence of like the curses and stuff in there if you read that, which you need to read that.
I know. I'm excited.
And so I had to take a walk
Uh-huh.
and get away from the booth because I was like, I can't.
Yeah.
Because I knew I needed to do it.
Was this on Saturday you met
This
her?
was on Saturday.
So
yeah.
then you had a whole Sunday.
Sunday I was fine because
Okay.
I pretended she wasn't there. I had to because otherwise I'd still.
Sunday, she wasn't taking credit card, and so Sunday I went and gave her
Yeah,
a credit card
Spenser
thing.
just goes up and talks to anybody. I was like, how do you do that?
I remember I was telling her. I remember I was at IMATS, which is like the makeup convention
Okay.
with Hannah.
Oh,
and
IMAX?
IMATS.
Oh, IMATS.
IMATS.
Okay.
It's like oh, you're thinking of MAC.
Yes.
MAC Cosmetics. No, it's IMATS. It's the International Makeup Arts Trade Show.
Okay.
Something like that. And it's like all the special effects makeup artists and all the beauty makeup artists. It's like a giant convention where they're all there doing shit. And Hannah goes to the bathroom, and I'm standing there waiting for her, just talking to this lady. She's probably in her 40s or so, and Hannah gets done, and I'm telling her about Hannah and why I'm there and like the stuff she's working on. She's like, "Oh wow, that sounds amazing. I'd love to meet her." Blah, blah, blah. And so we walk away, and Hannah's like, "You were just talking to, I think it was V. Neal or somebody like that, like a huge makeup, like one of the biggest makeup artists in the
Yeah.
world. It was like Johnny Depp's personal makeup artist or something, like Tim Burton's makeup artist, like just a bunch of shit.
But I bet
And-
that's refreshing for that person.
And I had no clue.
But that's refreshing for that
Yeah.
person to be like, oh, this person's not gonna
This
like.
person has no idea
just
who
a
I
normal
am.
person. Yeah.
I was like, hey, how? It's because she was just standing there because she had a booth,
Uh-huh.
and I didn't know who she was, and I was waiting, and I was like, hey, how are you? And she was like, oh, nice, and we just started talking.
She's like, how dare you? Do you know who I am?
No, she was
I do
the
makeup for Johnny
nicest
Depp.
person,
No,
but it
yeah.
was one of those things where it was like, I don't know who you are. Like this girl,
Yeah.
this woman, I had no idea who she was. I wasn't like, so
Yeah,
I just
had
walked
to,
up
like,
to
I built up courage. I had to wait for Hannah to come back from the store. 'Cause
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, I'm gonna wait till she gets back. Because Hannah told me she was gonna go with me.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, I'll wait.
But Hannah,
Hannah
Hannah
didn't.
is a fucking savior because we ran out of candy.
Yeah. She
Oh,
went to
Because
go get
everybody
candy.
took eggs, and so she walked in like 110-degree heat to a Vaughn's to get candy.
She could have lifted.
She could have lifted, but she was like, no, I don't want to charge money. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna walk. And I was like, you're the patron saint of candy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she like
Another
saved the
patron
day.
saint of We Stayed Late.
Hannah, the patron saint of candy.
Yeah.
So then eventually I was like, okay, I gotta go up. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna. Because here's the thing, too. Part of it, if someone came up to me and was freaking out, I think I would also get nervous. Like that's just me and my thing. Because in my head, I'm like, I'm not a big deal. And so I just kept projecting like that feedback loop of
Yes.
like how I would feel if I was reacting to me, and I don't think it would be a good time.
Yeah.
Also, because I'm sitting there behind the booth and I was shy the whole weekend.
Yeah.
Like I'm a nervous person. But clearly she was fine. Like she was like hanging out, doing
Yeah.
her thing. Like
Well, she had a kid.
she had a kid, like adorable,
Adorable
and, like,
child.
Like she was fine. So like I went up and like told her, like I was just like the same thing, like, oh, your story really meant a lot to me, like all this stuff, and I gave her my comic, and my hands was to my face the whole time, just like freaking. I'm like, ah! And I bought all her stuff. She drew in the first one.
Are you serious?
She
Oh,
drew a
that's
sketch. She was like,
It's
it
so
was
cool.
great meeting you, and I'm like, and she drew blue, and I'm like, ah!
That's
I
cool.
freaked out.
And then Sunday I went over and gave her, she didn't
Only
have
have
a
a card
cash.
reader. I had to give her cash.
So I went over on Sunday and gave her a PayPal
card
card
read- yeah.
reader, and was like, I don't know if you if you're not doing it because you don't want to pay the whatever percentage, or if you just didn't have a card reader, but like
Right.
here's one. She was like, oh my god, that's amazing.
She's
Thank you.
super nice. She came
Super
by
nice.
afterward
And then she
on
came
Sunday
by
to,
afterwards
like,
on Sunday,
to thank for the
which was
card
so
reader
cool.
and said it was like great hanging out and all. I was like, ah.
But that was my favorite part, is that she actually came to our booth
Oh,
afterwards and
wow.
was like, it was so great meeting you guys.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, this was great. And then as soon as she left, I was just like,
Star's face just like cracked in half. And, like,
Excuse me. I need the eggshell back though.
yeah.
Please.
I would have killed you. So I would like, no,
She
let
keeps
her.
the egg.
She keeps the egg.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So,
But
yeah.
somebody tweeted us, whoops, I found this in my bag. They found one of the eggs. I feel so bad.
They need to return it. We have a PO box.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
And then Isabel, who's one of the people that it was Andrew Wood who tweeted me that, and then Isabel tweeted back #free egg,
For egg.
and I was like,
egg.
perfect, free egg.
There's a part of me that wants.
good.
This is me asking
So
because I
funny.
think it would be funny.
Isabel, you made me laugh, just so you know.
if people
was
just
cracking
sent
up.
you more of those plastic
More eggs. Hey, if you want to send me yellow plastic eggs, I
yellow
will take
plastic
them.
eggs, because
Oh,
then at
No,
least
but
that,
don't. But please don't, unless you really want to, because they are kind of expensive. Surprisingly expensive. They're like $20
yeah, that's
for
why we
$100.
kept asking for them.
Also, I didn't have any more.
Yeah.
But it was an awesome time. We had
Yeah,
a really,
it
really
was
good
good.
time. We sold a bunch of shit. There's still stuff
I
online.
wanna
if
do
you
it
wanna,
again.
Yeah, we're gonna do it again.
Although I'm trying to figure out my plan. If we get the next booth for LA Comic Con,
Yeah.
we're still waiting. We have a day to hear
We have
back.
one more day to
don't
hear
know.
back.
Wait. What? Before you find out?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if we got the booth at LA Comic Con.
When
Yeah,
is
But
one more day.
it opened, and I submitted my application like 3 hours after it opened, and it's first come, first serve. So I'm hoping in those 3 hours it didn't fill up.
Wow, that's fast. If
Yeah.
it filled up.
So hopefully, but
Yeah.
but we haven't heard back yet. They said between 5 and 15 days, and it's been 14. So
So you got a day, and then hopefully we hear back, and then I have to figure out my plan.
Oh, yeah.
When is
because-
that Comic Con?
that is the end of October.
Yeah,
The
it's
28th, 29th, I think.
27, 28, 29.
27, 28, 29.
It's always the weekend before Christmas. Not Christmas, Halloween. 'Cause
Yeah.
Halloween is my Christmas. It's always
I
that.
need a shirt
week.
that says that Halloween is my Christmas.
Oh
That's
my
really
God, I
good. You
should
need
do
to make that.
Shit.
Can we put that on the We Stayed Late store? Halloween
Yes.
is my Christmas. It'll be a
Yes, we
holiday
can
one.
do it.
Okay.
Anything that's created here has to go on.
Yeah.
On the We Stay
Yeah.
Late store.
Halloween is my Christmas.
On
That's
FHP.
amazing.
For humanpeoples.com/collection/we-stayed-late. I think
That's the
it.
podcast
Rolls off
name.
the tongue, baby.
Yeah.
And if you're looking to buy the stuff we had at the con, it's available at
Embryo Studios
embryostudios.com.
/products/
embryostudios.com. And you can go to the products
Wait,
page from
I have a question. When
Yeah.
does Ruby Whipple update?
It updates on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
there. Ooh, look at all these plugs.
You can,
Wow,
you can go
that's
there
awesome.
Tuesdays
now.
and Thursdays, you get new pages.
How's that stress feel on you? Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's
I am ahead a week, which is great.
Okay. Oh my god.
That
That's so
pressure's
terrifying.
on.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
Do you take season
I'm-
breaks?
I kind of want to.
Yeah,
maybe
we
like
will.
per
Should.
chapter, but we've like worked that out. Like those are that's when you actually get like their cover pages and stuff, like where it's like not a story, but it's
It's just like the filler pages.
the filler pages.
Pages
But
that are like the break, like part one, between part one and part two. You get like
Right.
part one, and then you get chapter two
Oh,
or whatever.
yes.
but here's the thing. I was doing that for like 12 years with Candy, so like there's a part of me that's like, oh, I'm getting back into the groove. I know this pressure.
Yeah.
This is fun again, but also like, holy shit, oh my god. So like,
But
it's
also with, I think with Candy too.
like, well, Candy was harder because I was writing it and I
well,
didn't know how to write.
See, it's harder in that respect, but also it's Candy was probably easier because you were only doing a strip, where here you have to do full pages.
Oh yeah, so that's the difference in
that's-
it. That's
yeah.
me going, not
Oh, so
realizing.
you do one page Tuesday and Thursdays.
Yes.
Okay.
One page Tuesday, one page Thursday.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, not a whole issues. No. Oh
No,
god,
no,
that
God.
would be impossible.
They
You'd
would
be
look
dead.
Awful.
Yeah, that would
This
be,
would be just me
it
and
would
Spencer
be scribbles.
doing
Yeah.
You would just see the sketches.
It's
and
the
it was
thumbnails.
Like, okay. But yeah, for that Halloween weekend, I'm trying to go see Jukebox the Ghost because they're performing in San Francisco for
San Francisco.
for Hallow Queen, where they do Queen covers, and they've only done them in New York, and they've done it for like the past 2 or 3 years. And obviously I've never been able to go because it's in New York, and 2, I do go to Kamikaze or LA Comic Con every time, so it's always in conflict because it's
Yeah,
always
yeah,
on
yeah.
Halloween. But this year they're going on tour with it, and on that Friday they're in San Francisco, and I'm like, I did buy a ticket because I'm gonna
Good.
buy a ticket, but I'm like, how the hell am I gonna get to
You could do it.
to San
Plane.
Francisco
Plane.
because I would miss the first day of the convention, or
Yeah, which
maybe
is
not,
fine.
depending. Here's the
The
thing.
first
yeah,
day
yeah,
of convention's on a Saturday,
No,
right?
it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Damn it.
But it's okay because everyone goes Saturday, Sunday, so
Yeah.
it's fine.
Friday's
However, I was like, I might be able if the plan works out, I will be at the con for 2 hours on Friday morning. Then I would go take a flight, go see the concert because I'm insane and need to see my favorite band
That's
impersonate Queen. because their voices are great and it
Yeah.
works, and then fly back Saturday morning
At like
and
6.
leave at 6, get back to LA at 8-ish, and then just go to the convention and do it all.
My God.
And
She's gonna do it all.
in costume because it's Halloween weekend and it's my fucking favorite holiday and it's the
Damn.
best.
Do you know what you're gonna be for Halloween? Or no?
No, this is part of the issue
I
too. Like
haven't
I
thought-
was
yeah, I
realizing
haven't
like
even-
all of this
I've
stuff.
got too many options. I think.
And
Really?
and
You
I
need
need
to
to
give me one of
figure it
those because I have
out.
0.
I don't know what I want to do because I always try to like do like gender bent versions of like my favorite characters. Because it's just my favorite characters seem
Right.
to be the dudes, and I'm like,
Hey, tweet me
Yeah.
a costume idea because I have none. So tweet at me what you want me to be, and I'll think about it.
and all the girl costumes
What
I
do-
want to do are expensive.
what do
Like
you-
I'd like to do. I want to be diva, but
Yeah, but how do you-
or
yeah.
Symmetra, and like there's
you
no
just
way.
need a skin suit though. You need a skin suit for that. You need one of those.
Yeah, but they're
yeah.
expensive, and I can't wear them elsewhere. That's
Right.
the thing. My costumes, like when I did Star-Lord, I was so proud because I got that costume down for under $50 because it was jeans. I got that red leather, fake leather jacket for $12 from H&M. I got the most expensive thing were the boots for $30, but I got the
That's
whole
awesome.
outfit for like about $50.
That's really good.
and I got wig and everything. Like
I
did.
spent way too much money on my dead
Well, you
shot
get-
costume.
yeah,
yeah,
but
you
yours
get
looked good.
elaborate.
I overspend and I look shitty.
I did Steven Universe the one year, which
Oh,
was
yeah,
just
that's
literally
really
the shirt
easy.
and the jeans, which I
You
wore
wore
at
that
the
to the
convention.
con? Yeah.
I was just like, oh, these are outfits I could wear other times.
Yeah.
So I like the casual cosplay
Sure.
thing.
That is
But I also
nice.
have like Sailor Moon outfits and stuff that I'm like, I'm gonna splurge on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know.
Luis, what are you gonna be? What were you thinking about?
We got a lot of options.
Okay,
Okay.
lay them on me because I might steal one.
Okay. 1, 2.
One's got to be Bob from
Yeah.
Bob's Burgers.
Okay, I'm just gonna
Oh my
spit
God,
them
you
out.
should
They're all
totally
like
do
coupled
Bob.
based.
Okay.
Oh
Right. Okay.
yeah.
That makes sense.
So I think one that we've always wanted to do is long time ago, Morticia Adams, like the Adams.
Oh yeah, Adam's Family. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be so sweet.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
And then Bob's Burgers.
Uh huh.
And
Linda
then
and Bob?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we wanted to be some Moana characters.
Oh, okay.
Just because we watch Moana, we like it.
Oh.
And then we want it to be.
Is it where my first thought was like, are you gonna be the chicken?
You know what? The thought has come across me being the chicken. And then we were thinking when we were watching
be the egg.
the
Free egg.
superheroes. Yeah, exactly. Bring the egg back. Like Elektra and Daredevil.
Oh yeah,
Dope,
You know what I
that's
mean?
great.
Dope.
And then the last one we were thinking was Daenerys and the dragon.
Oh,
I
that's
would be a
cool. You'd be a
dragon.
dragon.
Yeah.
I love it.
It'd be like
I love
Dracarys. And I'd be like, Wah!
I was thinking it'd be awesome if Hannah went as Khaleesi because
She looks
looks like her.
She looks like
She
it. That's what I
super
mean.
looks
That's
like
why
her.
we're like, well,
and
she'd have to get a wig.
if she made me a full-on dragon,
That's right.
like
See,
makeup effects.
I think that works out for you
Can
guys.
you guys
Full
both
on
have the same?
fucking-
You guys
Oh,
both
we
do?
no.
compete costumes.
No, it'd be so bad.
If you guys just come in as like it's just you're both the dragons. You're like,
Well,
That works.
Hannah at least has blonde hair, so
Yeah.
that's already against
Yeah.
Sarah. And then like
And she's got
a
similar
makeup
facial
artist.
features,
Yeah,
yeah.
she has similar face. And
I'm not
she's a
talking
makeup
about
artist.
them competing. We're talking about you two
Oh,
competing
our
as
dragons
dragons.
would be. It'd be
Here's
a
the thing:
joke.
I would have no part in it, so
You would just be
I
like
cannot
a
claim.
canvas.
I would just be a
Both of
canvas.
you
You would
guys-
have awesome like scales and stuff.
No. You both have to make your own dragon costume.
Oh,
But it would be cute though.
I
Like
would be awful.
if Daenerys, like she has just a little dragon, like a little.
Yeah,
Oh,
Like when they just hatch.
little
you could
baby?
be. You could be Kyle.
No, I can't.
you don't. Want,
I cannot be that. Are you kidding me?
No, do it. Just go
why would
shirtless.
you do that? Why would you do that to Louise?
Because it makes me laugh.
Let's hold time for like 3 years and let me get in
Luis is
shape.
Luis is
You
just gonna do
inject
push-ups
some
every
testosterone
day.
Yeah.
in your body. Yeah.
Bring
some
some steroids to P.O.
Yeah.
Box, Starline Hodge.
I was like, push-ups every day, lifts to like.
Oh my, yeah, lifts. Well, there's that thing where you break your legs.
Yeah, and then
And
it
then-
heals in your little, or
Yeah,
like a
but
centimeter
that's only
taller.
like yeah.
You just wear platform
shoes.
boots.
Yeah, man.
No,
No.
not gonna
So, you know,
happen.
that'd be really funny to see you
my
as
God.
Carl.
Okay, but here's the thing: as funny as it would be to see you as Carl, it'd be even funnier to see me as Carl because
Yeah.
I am like the
think
farthest
people-
thing away.
I think people would.
At
just
least you have
think
dark
you're-
hair.
Yeah.
I think people would just think you're trying to be Varys. Not Varys.
Oh yeah,
not
yeah.
Varys,
I know
Viserys.
you're Viserys. Yeah.
I think they would just be like, "Why?" Because he, at some point, I think was
He's
like
shirtless,
dressed up
yeah.
in like the stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just be like, "Oh, you're the brother."
But if I got a dark wig, with
Yeah.
the hair going all the way down, and I was just as pale as humanly possible.
I mean, it's funny.
just as white as you could possibly be,
That's a lot
and
of
not
options.
not muscular in any way,
Oh,
shape, or form.
no. The weakest
Just
call.
gangly and weak. Yeah.
I don't
it's
know
my
what,
life.
I don't know what I want to be.
I don't
All
know
the
either.
things
I don't
wanna
even know if I'm
be
gonna
are
dress up because I've
expensive
spent
costumes.
so much money on all the stuff that.
It's October, Christmas. You gotta do it.
Okay, I'll think about it. I'm thinking about just doing like minimal costume.
casual
just
elf.
something. Just casual elf.
Casual
just
elf.
ears and that's it.
pretty
But
good.
you know,
I have cat ears I use for that. Where I'm like, oh, I don't know if this place is cool. I'm just gonna wear
cat
my
ears.
cat
Yeah.
ears.
Ah.
But we are gonna be. I am gonna be in. If you guys, any of you live in Northern California, I'm gonna be on. I think it's the 23rd and 24th. Let me check the date really quick, just so I'm not saying the wrong date.
Christmas?
September. Yeah, 23rd.
September, Christmas.
September Christmas. September 23rd and 24th. I'm gonna be in San Jose at the what is it? Alternative Press Expo, APE. So if you're in Northern California or like Silicon Valley, San Francisco area, and you want to come pick up hard copies of the stuff that we have for a discount, I will be at APE on those those
get a
days on the
free egg.
weekend. And go get a free egg.
And give him back the egg.
And then you can
Egg.
hashtag free egg. Yeah, give me back the egg.
Free the egg.
Free. Free the
Thi-
wait, how do you make an egg with your
Egg.
I'm
Egg.
holding
free the egg? It would look like
Egg.
Barack Obama.
Egg.
Free the egg. Amazing.
For those on audio, we were just making a weird hand sign, trying to make our hands into eggs.
All right, one more question. How do we feel?
What? Is
Right
that
now?
the
One
One more
question?
question.
Or
No.
is-
One more
I
question.
was like, how do I feel right now? I'm a little stressed,
Yeah.
a little tired.
Okay, one more question. Jenny6 asked, who was someone that you guys looked up to when you were younger? Oh, we already do this? Who was someone that you guys looked up to when you were younger, real life or public eye, and has it changed? I don't think we did that.
Have we done this one?
I think
don't
we did
think we
something like
have.
that, right? Like a hero that you had that turned out to be bad or something. But
I don't know. I think my issue was I don't think I really had one.
Yeah, I feel
yeah,
like
that's
you
right. We
answered,
had
you
we
Yeah.
answered something like this. It was a very similar one. But yeah, I mean, I just think it's sad to see like the kids that I watched on like Disney shows grow up to be awful. Like Aaron Carter just got arrested for DUI or
serious?
something. Yeah, he
All
got,
my
like,
heroes tended
fucking-
to be like fine. Like I didn't idolize them in the sense of like they're perfect. I was just like, oh, I like what they do. So I still like what they did,
Yeah.
but not like I don't really care about them.
There was a meme going around. It might be too old of a reference. Never mind.
Okay, let's do this one then. What is an advertisement that actually made you want to buy the product?
That's every.
Oh,
advertisement.
I have this one. Here's the thing. Here's a story time for me.
Okay.
All right. So, note to self: as much with all the sandwich talk and all that stuff, I don't like sub sandwiches. I'm not a sub person. I'm not a deli meat person. I didn't grow up on them. I'm not a big fan. Quiznos had a ad campaign when I was in college
Oh, Quiznos.
where it was the first time I saw an internet meme be in a TV ad. They were
Oh.
called like the Sponge Monkeys or something like that.
subs.
Yes. We love Quiznos. Like it's that. They're really obnoxious. And I was so happy to see those little fuckers on TV
Yes.
with "We love Quiznos,
Yeah.
because they're good
They
for
are
us." $3.99, like all that. I would sing that to myself all
Oh
the
my
fucking
God.
time. I was so excited. I went to Quiznos and I would get subs because of that. When the ad campaign, like I wrote to Quiznos, like found the form because this is pre-Twitter, all that stuff. I went on their website, found their like contact form, emailed them saying, I am only eating at your place because of these ads. As soon as these ads are gone, I am done. Just letting you know, because this marketing worked, I needed to let you know. And sure enough, I ate at Quiznos until those things went away. And then I haven't had Quiznos since.
What'd you get? Chicken
Wow.
carbonara?
I don't remember. It was like some BLT something. It was
God
toasted.
damn, it's so fucking good. I love Quiznos.
It was
Have you had Witch
toasted.
Witch?
Yes, I still love Quiznos.
I love Quiznos. I love Witch Witch more.
I haven't had Quiznos since. They
Which
They
that
had a
campaign.
Quiznos right next to me, and all the Quiznos got replaced by Subways.
Yeah, fuck that, right?
I mean, I'll eat a sub if everyone's into eating a sub. Like
Yeah, but-
sometimes
but
you kind of gotta
Quiznos-
go with what the group is gonna get. But I don't go out of my way.
Quiznos started the whole hot subs.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Toasted.
And
It's
Yeah,
toasted
toasted,
sub, and
toasted,
that's, yeah.
and then Subway was like, "Oh shit, we're losing customers. We got to heat our subs up."
And then
so
they jumped on that,
microwave it. Yeah.
and then
but they don't toast it like
No.
Subway. I mean,
toast it.
Quiznos.
Quiznos.
They toast. I mean,
No, they don't. They microwave.
They
microwave it.
Yeah, they push
Oh.
a button. It goes beep. But Quiznos, it goes through this.
it goes through the
machine.
little thing.
It did. I did appreciate the toasted bun.
Yeah.
It was just, in my head, I'm like, if I'm gonna pay that much money, I might rather go to like Burger
They-
King and get a burger.
Well, they had a commercial deal where it was like, you bring any coupon, you get $1 off.
Nice.
Any
Yeah.
coupon?
Any coupon from anything. You
From
bring a
anywhere?
coupon, it's just $1 off. They would say, bring a coupon here.
Oh man, little sponge. I think they're called sponge monkeys.
I think
But they were
so.
great. The best campaign
That's-
ever. Still #1 in my book. Never has a campaign been that good, and it's a thing that existed, and I have a feeling our audience is too young
Yeah.
to,
You can
to have
Google it.
experienced it.
It's pretty good. I remember them.
We
Yeah.
love Quiznos.
It's so good.
In fact, don't Google it, YouTube it. Because
YouTube it.
I don't like Googling videos ever.
Oh,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
It's the worst. I'm like, God, this was a mistake.
Then they give you Yahoo results.
Yes.
And you're like,
And
I
I'm
don't fucking
going-
want Yahoo video results. I want YouTube results. So
Yeah.
you just go to YouTube and type it
And I'm
in.
going to some weird ass website with some weird embedded video.
Yeah, Daily Motion or some
yeah,
shit.
oh, this is a goddamn mess, and I can't go back. It's
Then they do the fucking thing where you hit the back button and it
doesn't
just
go
takes you to
back.
the same page, and you have
Yes.
to hold the back.
I don't know how they get away with that.
I don't either.
I don't know the
How do you
code.
set that up?
How do you set that when I'm pushing back 5 times and it's
And-
not going back?
I don't know.
It's fucked up.
It's internet magic.
Hey, if you're doing that, you're fucked up.
Also,
Don't do
people
that.
like this is particularly for people who watch Project Runway on TV and all that stuff or whatever. If your ads on your videos, when I'm letting you play your ads and stuff, get louder than the program, because that shit's illegal on TV. They made laws to keep television from doing
serious?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because people used to the ads would be at a different volume level.
I think they still do it. But I mean, maybe I noticed the dBs of the
On
audio.
TV.
On
They
TV.
have
Still a little bit, but it
It's
can't
still
be
a
as
little
It
loud
bit.
can't
as
be
it.
like a certain thing because they
Okay,
used to
because-
blast it. They don't have that for internet ads, so they do it for internet ads, particularly on Lifetime for Project Runway. Fuck you guys. Every time that happens, I've almost canceled my PayPal account because right now they just keep playing PayPal ads, and I'm just pissed because it never makes me want to buy the product. I end up just muting it, and then I might miss a bit of the episode, but I'd rather that happen than to hear blasting ads.
You know who I'm sick of?
Huh.
You know who I'm sick of?
Here in my car. I got my Lamborghini.
The next one, the new one.
What's the
Wix?
new one?
The new
Oh,
one.
the
Hi, I'm
Wix.
Carly Kloss for
Fuck
Wix.
her. God damn it.
Hi, I'm Carly Clogs. This is my Wix. I'm like, I'm so tired of that ad.
it's the
there's
worst.
a problem when you overplay the ads.
Yeah, it's just really what it is. Like I'll watch an ad once, it's fine. Twice, 3 times.
But-
But when it's the only ad that's playing, it's a problem.
Like vary your ad, like make 3 or 4 variations on the
Yes.
ad, so at least we're not watching the same thing
When I
over
was-
and over
when I
and
was,
over.
When I was watching stuff on the CW app,
Yeah.
they play the same ads like over and over again. It is maddening. I hate it, and it makes me hate the brand.
Yeah.
It makes you not like what they're advertising,
No.
which is the opposite of what they want you to do.
Like, I saw
mean, I
that-
guess it gets stuck in your head. Like we know Carly Klaus and Wix, but I'm not fucking gonna use Wix because I hate that commercial now.
Yeah.
I only like her because she was like on Casey Neistat
Yeah, so
stuff.
you
So
know.
like I was, oh, she seems nice.
Right, she's fine. I don't blame her for
The
Wix
ad.
running
but
all
Wix,
the commercials.
Fuck Wix.
This podcast is sponsored by Wix.
Oh, watch it. Oh my god, if that happened, I'd be like,
Oh,
take it
no.
back.
No, if we get sponsored by Squarespace, we can say fuck Wix all we want.
Yeah,
'cause,
it depends on which one. If one of y'all sponsor us, and then we'll shit talk the other one.
We have no shame.
Ah.
Is that your? Did you finally come up with your Dave and Ross color?
Oh,
Ah.
yeah, remember? I forgot what episode I was
forget
re-listening
the
to.
people might be in the other room still.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
I remember there was an episode where you were imitating me.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
And you were just screaming.
I was like, hey, I'm Luis. Ah.
so good.
It's the easiest way.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't do impersonations of people. 'Cause
I'm glad I
don't know-
lend myself to you.
I don't
to-
know how to. I didn't know when I was just like, what's something Luis does? Like,
I turned her up really loud.
Yeah.
That was the other way we did it.
yeah.
So fun.
Trying to. Yeah, I don't. I'm trying to think.
What a good time.
How would you impersonate Spenser? How would you do it?
I'm scared.
Do it.
Is that your impersonation?
Okay, so basically how it's gonna work is we're gonna they come together, these two things.
That's really
And
good.
But it's really cool because what you're gonna see is that
That's really good. That's really good.
Okay, but what's great about that is that's like my go-to. Like when people are like, you think of a person that you know very well, because for Groundling's character.
Oh yeah.
Think of a person you know really well, and that is like that you emotionally connect to, and that you can just do. I'm like, Spenser. You're always like my go-to because my posture changes with you. You know what I mean?
So
what's
if
it
we
change-
went
wait.
to one of your shows.
No, well, it's just because you get interested, and so when there's interest even in anybody, you just
You,
like
get
there's-
focused, yeah.
There's this there's like this focus right here. You know what I mean in front of you.
Yeah.
So you're just really holding it in. You know
That's
what I mean?
so funny.
Yeah,
that was
the
really
first-
accurate.
That was really, I was
and
like, holy shit.
and
like,
not
he's doing the
offensive.
thing.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, it was accurate and
Okay.
not offensive. That was amazing. I love it.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I was like, I don't think I could, but that was very accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
That was surprisingly
This.
accurate. Yeah,
Spenser.
this. I didn't even
Hands.
realize they do this. I guess
I
they
don't
do.
even know.
you do that and you do touch your hair.
I- touch my hair a
It's just
lot.
when you get excited.
Yeah.
I'm taking the most extreme.
Yeah, the
portion
extreme
of,
because
yeah.
otherwime it's like I'm a normal. I
Normal
just do
person,
normal
yeah,
things.
yeah.
Yeah. But
I'm
that's so
also
fun.
trying to. I think my next one was like Jeffrey, but I don't think I can do that one yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe one day.
Yeah, he's kind of the same too. But anyway.
Yeah, he has that same. Like,
we need to
yeah.
have him on the podcast.
Ooh, I know.
You know who we need to have back before we end this podcast is we need to get Sam and DJ back.
Yes.
No,
That's
yeah,
right.
Sam and DJ
because
back.
of the
Because the summer
movie thing.
Yeah. So
okay.
because Labor Day's
we'll,
over.
We'll invite them back. We'll do a crossover because they said they also want to do like one session. Where, this is a little
Behind the
behind the
scenes,
scenes.
little behind
We
the
wanted to
scenes.
do a thing. We're gonna try and coordinate so that they can do an episode here and then we can do an episode with them.
Okay, cool. Oh, like, a
like at
back
the
to
same
back.
time, back to
Oh,
back,
perfect.
like so that we're on both,
That'd be
which
cool.
would be really fun.
Yeah.
So, cool. Okay, well we are way past our time.
It's okay.
So let me just do this really quick, just so that we can get a little.
Well, what? What are we doing? What are you doing?
I'm going to. How do I do
Well,
this? I don't
as
know
the
how to
day
do
ends,
He's
this.
pressing
I
some
am-
button. Hello, humans. Welcome.
Wait.
Welcome to the planet Earth.
Okay, how's that?
Oh, man.
Hi, guys.
Oh no.
So, let me tell you what happened at Starbucks today.
Okay, what happened?
Okay, tell me.
So, I ordered my chai tea latte, lightly sweetened, as you do.
As you
I
do.
hate everything about this.
And I didn't ask for ice, and he was trying to give me an iced. If I wanted iced, I would say so.
What a little bitch.
But you know what? Then I found out. I think it was his first day. So I didn't complain or anything. I just took it.
This is the worst. This is the
I
worst
love
thing we could do.
this voice so much.
This is
I
the worst
want
thing we
to
could
talk like
possibly
this
do
at
to
least
keep our
once
audience.
a week so I can experience white privilege. It's fantastic. Everyone likes me. I can get away with anything.
That's pretty amazing.
It is.
It sounds way more white.
Yes,
Oh,
it
yeah.
does.
Are you
I
affecting
hear
your voice
you.
in any other way?
Wait, what?
Are you affecting your voice in any other way?
No, I'm just talking like myself. But
That-
somehow the higher pitch just makes it. Isn't it great?
Amazing. Okay.
I am stunned. I see you, but I hear something different. Freaks me out.
Okay.
What if I talk real low like I'm a tough boy?
Talk real low.
Yeah.
Dude, I sound like you're on DuckTales.
Yeah, I'm gonna get those bad boys real quick.
Oh man, I don't know what else to talk about.
Isn't it weird that just by pitching our voices up a little bit, we take on different
Personality.
Yeah. I'm gonna show Jeffrey Jimmy's that I ain't no loser. I don't know.
I just want to sit and be like, boys are gross.
Oh my god.
They're so gross.
Oh my god.
How low can I get my voice
This summer.
this
Oh,
summer?
Wait, hold on. We got it. Okay, one more. Hold on.
Wait.
Oh, wait.
No, goodbye.
This summer, coming from
Bye, White Star. You're gone. Now welcome Drag Queen Star.
okay, well,
Hi, ladies.
All right, we should say goodbye.
Yes, we should. Sorry, everybody,
I-
for saying that.
I like all of this.
Way too fun. Okay.
Oh my god, you guys. Bye. I love you. We're gonna bring all the positivity in the world. I don't see color.
Okay, now I need a Desiree Barnes and a Star sketch.
Oh my god,
Crossover.
that'd be great.
Jesus.
I would just talk about how everyone just needs to be cool and not break the law. Because, like, you know, the cops are cool. I always get, like, no driving tickets. I just stop and they're, like, super nice to me.
Wow.
It's great.
It's great.
Just be nice.
Amazing. Okay, goodbye forever. Goodbye.
Goodbye. I don't do kisses.